to my channel. Hope you are having a really great day. So essentially we are in October. Today is the 4th of October. I wanted to give you guys an update. I'm in my office and I'm just kind of looking around. I'm like, ooh, I got things to do. Anyway, as I was saying, September 27th. Hey, Sid. Thank you. September 27th was my birthday. I turned 40 and I wanted to take the entire month off to essentially do like a mental health month for, I would say, for about a year. Babe has been asking me what do I want to do for my birthday, and my answer has pretty much remained the same. I'm like, I want to be at peace. And he was like, okay. And I'm like, I'm serious. And he's like, you want to do nothing? I'm like, I know for your birthday you like to go all out and do the big thing or whatever. And I'm like, respectfully, I don't even like people like that. You know, so I'm like, I really just want to start figuring out my life, figure out who I want to remain in it, figuring out the relationships that I want to continue working on. There's 3 things. I saw this one quote that said, if someone couldn't speak to you, will their actions reflect if they love you? And that one was like, I never thought about that. The next one was, pay very close attention to what someone is attacking when they are speaking to you. Normally that's the area in their life that they find like some insecurities, and so now they try to make you feel some type of way about it. I will say, from a like intimate personal point, I always kind of get like, oh my god, like you're so extra, or you bougie. What does me doing what I do have to do with you? Like, how is it affecting you? I never really understood that concept. And the third one was, until you get to a point where you start to inconvenience people, it's when you're really going to find out how important you are in someone's life. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't go out of my way to try to inconvenience anybody, but it's always funny that when you're going through life changes, to see who's going to show up. I never really outlined, you know, how I wanted my life to necessarily be in terms of the type of friendships I wanted, the types of relationships that I wanted. I just always did my best to show up how I wanted someone to show up for me, and I pray to God that they could read minds to click and say, oh my gosh, if this person is treating me like this, then they must want to get treated like this, so let me treat them like this. I'm realizing now you have to actually speak to people, because my God, today, trauma, background, childhood will affect how someone shows up, and necessarily it shouldn't be, it shouldn't count against them if they don't know. Now, once you let it be known and there's still no plan of action to do better, then I think it's clear time to separate yourself. With that being said, I have leaned in to the people who have called me even when I haven't called, who have always checked on me even when I haven't always checked on them. And then I did something that maybe I shouldn't have done, but there were some relationships that I was questioning. And what I did, I just stopped calling some people, especially people in my family. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just see. And I had a really rough year. I was going through some like changes and dealing with some stuff. And you know, when you're going through those things, I hate being the one to have to call someone to be like, this was a rough week. You know, it'd be nice to just, you know, once a month I just shoot someone a text, or I'll shoot them a call like, hey, it's a wellness check, just checking on you, seeing how you're doing. If you don't want to talk, it's cool. But if you do, just know that I am here. I'm busy, but I'm still here. The other part that I had to kind of work through, which was something that I had discussed with my therapist, is stop saying that things aren't important to me and that things don't matter, that do matter. With that being said, I know my dad works a lot. My dad has 9 kids. He works for himself. and he's not really big on traveling. He's missed quite a bit of things when it comes to his siblings, when it comes to everyone, so everyone knows my dad to be that. But earlier this year, I went to my sister's wedding, and he was just talking, and he let it out that he had gone to California. I'm like, why did you go to Cali? He's like, he went to go see my other sister, different mom. And I'm like, you went to Cali? So I'm like, if you can go to Cali, you could definitely come to Georgia. Normally, I would never ask, but this year, I said I would ask. And so I did ask him, and he came, and it was the best birthday. We had a good time. We went out. My dad is very much like a docile, go with the flow type of person, but at the same time, don't mess with him. And I feel like as I've gotten older, I am my father's personality every single day, but I am my mom's personality when I'm mad. Because when she's mad, she don't be thinking. But my father, on the other hand, he still has a level of rationale, and he tries to work on not getting upset. If my dad did not come to Georgia, my boyfriend had this gorgeous camping trip set up. He found this really beautiful cabin that had like glass doors all around. It was very nice. I hated telling him to cancel it, but my dad coming here like really was important to me. I don't know if I mentioned this, it was my 40th birthday, and I just really wanted to close on my birthday with a bang, and my dad was the bang. I actually dismissed my mom and my dad being a mom and dad a very long time ago. I've shared a little bit of the background of that, but I always felt the sense of me not belonging. Pretty much my dad raised me from the time I was little till about 10. I say 10, my mom says 9. But really, I met her like in August, and I turned 10 in September. And so for me, it's 10. And then I lived with my mom from the time I was 10 till I was about 15-ish, going on 16. And so I literally spent 10 years with my father, and then I spent like 5 with my mom. And so being grabbed out of one environment to go in this environment, and then removing myself out of this environment to go into my own that I created for myself, there's always been this kind of like thing where I have a really big family, but I don't really feel like that connection that should have been made like happened because I just wasn't necessarily around. And my therapist really gave me the freedom to feel how I feel without feeling bad about it, or without consuming someone else's feeling in it. And so for my birthday, I really wanted to take the month off to really gather my thoughts together, and I guess get to a point where I'm not overthinking. And I have to say, the last week has been amazing. I am now doing my own evaluation and making better decisions instead of allowing my decisions to take back seat. Does that make sense? Like I would have a thought like I shouldn't do this, but in the wanting to like appease something, I'll do it and then I'll regret it. And now I'm like, I don't want to do it, you know? So that's been really good. So anyway, normally I would come here and do a whole like gift, and I don't have that today. I'm sorry. The only thing that I did get some amazing things for my birthday. I will go down the list. My boyfriend got me a pickup truck for my business. I got decal on it. I'll see if I could put it right here because I did post it on Instagram. He got me an Apple Watch. My desk for my office is ordered. Unfortunately, it keeps getting delayed. We're on month 2 now. I went to Chicago to get my hair done. My friend Keisha, Key Stylist, she called me and she said, what do you do for your hair for your birthday? And I'm like, what? Let me just say, when I first met this girl, I was not open and receptive to us being friends. But certain conversations and certain things transpired, and I was like, oh my God. And I remember my boyfriend calling me on day 2. Well, we spoke the whole time, but day 2 in particular, we had a conversation. And he said, how is it? And I was like, I feel like I'm hanging out with myself. And he was like, really? And I was like, yes, it is it's so nice. You know, I pray that every single person on this planet gets an opportunity to go out on a date with yourself, to experience yourself. Good or bad, I don't know. That's going to be for you to decide. But for me, it was an absolutely amazing experience to experience myself, because she was warm, she was nurturing, she was giving, she was smiles, and I felt like she wanted me to come back. I went to Chicago. I did a day trip, got my hair done. What else did he do? I think that was it. So I really had an amazing birthday. There was so much internal work going on this year that I don't have anything to show y'all with that either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you might see it within the content. I'm extremely proud of myself. I have grown so much. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't have said, that I wouldn't have done, because, you know, I'm trying to appease other people. And I have to say, this last 2 years, I've definitely stood my ground and excused myself out of a lot of situations. I did get a bag. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you hear the fire thing, the beeping, it is not the house, but it is the house. So when we bought this house, all the smoke detectors were like super old, and we took them all down, and it's in the basement. And so the other day I was like, we changed out all the fire things, right? I'm looking around the house, it's in the basement. I have to go look to see which box the things are in to throw it out, but it's not technically in the house. It's not a fire thing in the house. Anyway, also, I lost some weight. I'm very happy. So the last 3 months, eating and smoothie and meal prepping, I did lose 10 pounds. So I'm really excited about that. It's moving slow. I'm really excited about that. And then Babe called me today and said he was gonna sign me up so I can be on his gym membership. So when he goes to the gym, I can go with him. Cause I do want to tone up. I feel like I'm at that point now where it's like, girl, you gotta get it together. I did do that, so I'm definitely happy that I was able to bring in my birthday at least 10 pounds less, because I had gained 30 pounds through not taking my medication, just like stress and all that. And then I ended up getting the mini size puzzle leve bag. I have seen this bag on Instagram. I've seen the girls wearing it. I didn't really care for it. And Lady in the Deal, I think I told you guys about her. She sells new and also pre-loved products. This was a brand new bag from Neiman. She had it on her page, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen it this small. And I'm like, I need a nude color because most of my bags are black. So I did end up getting this one. I also wear it as a fanny pack. For the fanny pack, I just loosen the strap and I tie it to the very last notch on here, and then I take this, I belt loop it, and then I rotate it and loop it, and so then it becomes a really cute little, okay. I'll be honest, I don't know what it is. I just don't necessarily have the need to be seen. Don't get me wrong, I like nice things, I like having nice things, I love having nice experiences. But I feel like I'm entering into like my hosting era, which I've been in it for a while, but now it's getting real fun. I am creating floral arrangements. I took a floral class. I have another one. The fact that this man is entertaining my foolishry, or maybe not foolishry, is just the most comical thing to me, because I'll be like, babe, I want to eat pasta. And I'm like, I want to go do like a pasta class. And he's like, Lego. I'm like, okay. And like, you know, you flip through the home magazines and they always have like a really beautiful arrangement and it looks like a $600. He's like, I'm like, I want to make that. He's like, okay. And I'm like, I'm gonna go do a class. He was like, okay. So September, I took a class. That was that. Definitely, I've been on this platform for a while. So I think prior, when I would do certain things, I feel like people were under the impression that someone was having me keep the house a certain way, or looking a certain way and feeling a certain way, and you know, all this stuff. In reality, I was the crazy one, you know. And so to now be in this particular relationship, and I'm like, I really wanna, and he was like, okay, whatever. And so I did take a couple of classes in September, just to kind of hone in on my skills a little bit better. For me, being in my house is truly about creating a sacred space where I cannot be bothered, where it is my place of solace, it is my place of peace, it is my place of prayer. And so in that, I like my daddy came here and he said it's just so peaceful to be in your house. Like, it just feels calming. I might be over speaking, but I feel like I want to reach a point where you guys are seeing a little bit less of me. Being on social media has been really, really great, but I am reaching a point in my life where I don't know, I just want to be on chill mode. I don't know what it is. I'm praying that God continues to keep talking to me, because I definitely was in a phase where I was like, he's not talking to me, I can't hear anything. And baby, the minute I walked out of my house, it was like a boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay, I got it. So I'm just really trying to follow in his direction for me and do what I feel like is supposed to be the right thing, and praying for the best results. I'm gonna go into the kitchen so you guys can see my florals, and then you guys can give me your honest opinion. If you don't like it, I get it, it's not for everyone, but I just want you guys to see it. So these are my florals. I actually made these and I think they are absolutely beautiful. This is why I said, I think I misspoke when I said, like, sometimes I feel like I don't. I think it's just me being hard on myself, because this is like my 6th arrangement that's been this big. Let me just tell you something. Sometimes, like, I know people see me on social media and they see me do something and they'll be like, what don't you do, right? But for me personally, I guess because I don't have any formal training, I literally woke up and I did it, and sometimes in the easement of that, you don't value it as much. And me purchasing florals, a lot of you guys already know this, I've been doing this for like 7-8 years. It was just for me to buy flowers for me to feel good. It was like, I want to buy flowers, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, it didn't matter if I was getting them or I wasn't getting them. I was going to buy myself flowers, and I was just buying myself flowers, and I was putting them in the vase, and they were just regular. And then when I bought my house in Savannah, I'm like, I really want to like start doing it. And then I started taking it a little bit more seriously. And then when I got into the townhome, I took it just a little bit more seriously. And then when the kitchen wasn't done, I started really tweaking and like going like I have a floral book that breaks down the different types of flowers, and so I started looking at that. And then Dorina, she had a floral class here in Atlanta in September, and I went to her class. What I was missing was the cutting, y'all. Baby, let me tell you something. It was the cutting. So essentially, I was cutting most of the florals at almost the same height. I had the florals down. It was the cutting that I did not have figured out. Like, I was just wrong. So taking her class and just going over, I'm like, oh my God. And in this particular time, I went a little bit more exalted. Listen, don't tempt me with a good time. Not only do I want to show up for you guys in the content that I am producing and what I'm sharing, but I also want to show up for myself and just try my best to do it to the best of my ability. And so when I see this, I am very, very proud of myself, because this looks so good. If I was interested in being a florist, I think I'd make a lot of money. But even though I'm excited about this one, I know that God is going to bless me to making even bigger and better ones. If you guys are interested in the vase, I'll leave a link down below. It is from Crate & Barrel. Normally, I would be like, the camera isn't doing this thing any justice, but oh my gosh. Let me just tell y'all, I love florals so much. If you remember, I don't even know if I posted his face in the video, but he took me to the botanical gardens, and it was one of the best experiences of my freaking life. We were in this thing for like 2 to 3 hours because every single flower I had to like really look at it and like have a whole experience. And so I feel like I have my own little botanical garden. Anyway, so I ended up getting Flower Bomb for my birthday. It smells really nice. It smells really, really nice and clean. I actually like this one. This one is called Tiger Lily. This was part of PR. I did get it in the month of September. Also, I ended up getting a whole entire kit for PR of Valentino lipsticks. It came in this right here. So pretty. There's 4 lipsticks in here. I also went and got just a couple little small things. I also purchased a brand new vase because, again, part of my journey with the florals is also collecting some amazing vases. Let me get it real quick. I ended up going into Home Goods and I got this. This was $50. Again, babe actually ended up buying it for me. When I showed it to him, he was like, babe, this is really nice. You should get that. And so I got it. The only problem with this, when the water goes in, it is super, super heavy. So I don't know how I'm gonna change the water out. I may just have to find like a really skinny vase to kind of drop down in here because it's so heavy once water goes inside. This might be for the faux florals and not the real ones, okay? But that was purchased. Oh, it looks so good. I can't wait to fill it up with flowers, and I may just have to do some silk florals. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That's pretty much it. I have just been I'm still recovering from my dad being here. Like, we had a really good conversation. We went out to eat. My son was here. Overall, I had a really great birthday. I feel like I was celebrated. And that's pretty much it. I have 0 complaints. I could probably say, just because of how everything happened, this was one of the best birthdays.
Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk.
What? There's more. You got me for 10 minutes, sir. I should have done this earlier. It's my fault.
I need you to like.
We were buying time.
Post or something. You know, do a little post.
So how old are you turning?
I'm turning 40.
So what you most excited about this year? This upcoming year?
I stopped making goals and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I'm just living life right now. Ooh, them cheeky chickies gonna be out. Ooh, these are cute.
What size are you?
This is the right size, baby.
Okay, I want to check out the right size.
This is good. It's a Lowe's card. You know, I stay home Depot and Lowe's. It's your day, Mom, to be as good to yourself as you are to everyone else, because no one deserves happiness more than you. Happy birthday, and thanks for all you do. Love you, Aiden. Thank you. Give me hugs. This is good. It's very thoughtful. Very demure. Very mindful. Very cutesy. Thank you. That was so sweet. It was thoughtful. You know, I love my piece of pajamas. Some pajamas for being the best mom ever. I'm put in my office. This was so sweet and so nice and very thoughtful. Not demure, but very mindful, very cutesy, very thoughtful, very on time, very I appreciate you.
I guessed your size. I really guessed it. I like.
It's medium.
No, like the only thing that Jermaine probably put me with was.
You should have worn your pajamas so we could be twins.
I was. But the thing is, that weekend I was too busy. That week I was too busy.
Okay, that's fine. Let me get that. That was gonna be forever.
You want to be part of it, dudes?
Not a day over fabulous. Did you do this all by yourself?
Yeah, I did all myself. I only asked Aiden, what was your favorite color?
Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is cute. Sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is a reminder. This is so cute and thoughtful.
What is that?
A bracelet.
Really?
Very demure.
Okay, Shawnee.
Very mindful. Very cutesy cutesy. I'm loving the accessories. Okay, okay. Oh, this smells good. I'm taking it back tonight. Oh, a bath bomb.
Oh.
And handmade soaps. And my flowers. Oh my God. And there's some more flowers. Oh, it's a throw blankie.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay,
It's a
Shawnee.
throw. And it's pink. Come here, Sean. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, this is so cute. And we can't forget base flowers. Since you're recording for YouTube, I'll insert it. But I also got a truck. I got my Apple Watch.
Your desk is coming.
My desk is coming. I went to Chicago to get my hair done. Pretty much I celebrated my birthday all of September, but this was like super, super nice, you guys. This is like so thoughtful. Very demure.
We do love you.
Very cutesy cutesy. Thank you. It smells really good. You're broke now? Nah, I'm broke now. He said I'm broke now, so.
It was worth it though. See, smile on your face. It was worth it.
Thank you. Because your birthday's next month and I'm going to be broke.
All gonna be broke.
Huh?
So y'all all gonna be broke.
Pretty much. Is that what you wanted to do? Oh, boy, I ain't mad at you. I want a mama like that when I grow up.
I'm not going to South Dakota, but I am gonna go to, I think, Orlando, either Epcot or Fright Fest. I was talking to Doreen about it.
Oh, that's why you asked me about Epcot.
Oh, the presents are done.
Huh?
The presents are not done. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. The presents are not done.
The man said what he said.
That's all I'm saying. The presents, they ain't done yet.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel loved. I'm not really big on celebrating my birthday. I'm sure you know that already, but
Yeah. I think this is the actual only time I've actually either spent your birthday with you, and also you've actually done a lot for your birthday.
because Tristan's birthday's on the 12th,
I know.
so it's hard to
Celebrate someone's birthday, spend that much money, and then also spend money.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
The rain tries to rain on my parade.